I'm very proud of my son Orion. He had perceptive abilities.
And you've been in so many things throughout the years. You have so many acting credits to your name.
Yes.
Yeah, so it must be nice to see your son's also creative.
Yes. He's an actor, and he has producing traits.
He's very perceptive, and he's able to find really good material. And this book, upon which this movie is based, So Be It, was a magnificent novel. And he saw that, and then he read the screenplay, and he said, "This is the movie I want to do." And it's a beautiful movie.
And how do you feel about the movie?
Oh, incredibly excited to see it. It's just been such a labor of love all along. We call it a charmed set, and we're ready to see the final result.
What inspired you to write this story?
I wrote the story in 2004, and it was actually inspired by an old house that I saw, and I wondered what happened inside there and what story was it. So I began writing that story. I spent about 4 years writing the story, and then was just absolutely thrilled with what Gary did with the script.
So you had to sort of turn over your baby.
I did, but I think I'm a very rare commodity. I'm an extremely happy author. I love the movie, I love the screenplay, and sure, some things changed, but the heart of the story is absolutely there.
Every adapter should be able to work with an author like this. She totally got that it was another form, but it was her story and her baby. And
it's pretty insane. Like, I don't know, while I was filming, I didn't really think about the future, you know what I mean? I just thought, I can't wait to see it. But now that it's at a film festival and there's all these people wanting to meet me, it's kind of crazy, but at the same time, it's just really amazing. I feel so special and important, which is really cool, because in a family of 9, you always feel, very grounded, and, everybody else is just... You know what I mean? Everybody else is just important and everything. But with this, it's pretty amazing because there's a lot of people that actually want to meet me and they want to talk to me. So I'm like, okay, hi.
So how old are you?
I'm 14.
14. And where are you in that family of 9?
I'm the second youngest. Yeah, so I was a little more treated better than my older siblings because they grew up and they're more independent now. But I was one of the babies, so it was always no, you have to be careful of Talitha.
But are they very supportive of your acting?
Oh my gosh, I couldn't do anything without them. I couldn't do any of this. My sister, she was the one who started acting before me, and that is how I really started it, but I already knew I loved acting before. But I'm so lucky to have such a supportive family who would do anything for me. They would die for me, I would die for them, and I'm so lucky. I can't say no more.
Great. Never said what happened to me. Yeah. I read through it, and there were some things that had changed, and I began asking questions, and he said,
Hi.
okay, great.
Talk to me about doing this film and your character and what you love about it.
What I loved about being a part of So Be It was that it was a great cast of an ensemble cast of lovely actors who all had very distinctly quirky, rich parts, and once I knew the other people that were in it, I just was excited to get to be a part of it, and I was really, after meeting and rehearsing with this young talent, Talitha Bateman, I was like, wow, she's the real deal, and she's really gonna carry this film. And Stephen Gyllenhaal's a great director, so it's a lot different, than shooting a television show for 7 months. And I love to do films in my off season, especially ones with heart like this. So I was excited. I'm excited to see it.
And this story is primarily told through a child's perspective, but how do you think it's open for all audiences, for all adults to interpret it also?
Well, I think it's a story of a young lady trying to figure out who she is and where she came from, and I think that you never stop doing that, and especially if you don't know your past and your parents, and if you were raised in this quirky household, as it were, you'd want to do that. And I think we all have a child in us that is looking for our history. So I can't wait to see the way it looks through her eyes.